Hello there, friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around these parts, hello. Thank you so much for clicking. In today's video, I'm doing a memory plan with me. So sorry for the week of June 10th, and I'm using my Juneteenth kit from my shop, which, if you're watching this when this video goes live, it is currently closed, but it will be reopening tomorrow for my birthday sale, which I'm so excited about. If you want to check out sneaks of the full boxes, because we have 5 new kits coming, and I'm so pumped. You can check out my Instagram to see those. And yeah, I'm just so excited. So I hope y'all love them as much as I do, because I've been working my behind off. So I really hope you guys like them. But anyways, Juneteenth kit from my shop. The art is by Painted Lilacs Art. I think she's just been killing at the game and has brought something so needed to the community and has made so many of us feel seen, which is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And her art is gorgeous. And this is no exception. I am so obsessed with how the base turned out. I used copper hollow underlays from Plan With Me stickers, and the black Juneteenth underlays are from Planner Choco. And then I pulled in some black foil elements as well from a Scribble Prints Co. black confetti foil bundle. I can't remember the format, or it might have been like the new one, the like pixie dust one. Either way, it was a black foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. I have only really been bringing in, like, other than underlays, I've been bringing in just like the washi overlays. I've been really selective about all the other kind of foil, like the header overlays, which I was always kind of wishy-washy on the header overlays, I feel like. I haven't been using as many full box overlays. I've just really enjoyed like letting the art shine. So it's been fun to kind of take a step back from the foil a little bit. But I really love how this turned out. I'm trying to think. I don't think there was anything too of note this week. I was probably just stressed because that's been the trend. I'm so sorry. All the things I observe when I'm just minding my business in my car doing a voiceover is just, it's just quite hilarious, because like these people parking are just, never mind. Anyways, I can't, y'all. I can't. If y'all can see what I can see, I wish I could show you, but I can't. But anyways, I'm going to go over some Disney news in this video. I've done this voiceover so many times, y'all, and I had done like so many different things. I focused on like positive things. Then I did like half D23, the entertainment part, which is like the movies and shows and things. And I was like, nah, because I saw the parks experience showcase at D23. Well, I caught a little bit of the live stream, but then all the news came out. It just happened this past weekend. And like, yeah, there is so much news. And I feel like I have way more thoughts on the park updates as opposed to the movie updates. But I will chat a little bit about the movie updates. I think most of kind of the movie updates were a lot of sequels. Like Toy Story. There's another Toy Story coming out. I think it's Toy Story 5. There's another Avatar coming out. There's actually more. I think they're doing 4 Avatars or something. I don't know. What else? There was another sequel. There's like Mufasa. That's coming out, I think, in December, like this December. That's like the prequel. So not technically a sequel, but they're doing a lot of their, like, working with a lot of their famous IPs to get the money flowing. Like, that's what it's about at the end of the day. So there was a lot of that. Zootopia 2, I believe, is coming, which that's the one I'm most excited about, which folks might be surprised to hear that, but I loved the first Zootopia, and I hate that we have not gotten a sequel. I hate it, because we're about to get a Moana 2 sequel, and I love Moana, y'all. Don't come for me. I love Moana. But like, Moana just came out. Not just came out, but y'all know what I mean. Compared to some other things that need sweet sequels. And live actions, which the Moana thing is weird to me, because at first, like, Dwayne Johnson mentioned a live action Moana being in the making, so no one really thought there'd be a Moana 2 first. But alas, they're like really honing in on their most popular IPs so that they can make money to then put into all of the expansions they're going to be doing for the parks. I feel like that's the goal here. I think for a long time, the parks were keeping them alive, honestly. Not for a long time, but for a few years, the parks were kind of keeping them alive because, you know, so many people visit the parks worldwide, but especially Disney World. So I think that they kind of leaned on that a little too heavily and then forgot to like show love to the parks, like upgrade, update, do new things, and like they have come out swinging. And I told y'all in one of these videos that I knew that they had to deliver for D23 because Epic Universal over there down the street is coming strong. Like the things they're planning to do over there are really, really insane. And I'm like, if Disney does not come with some hype for this D23 series, I can't. Oh, here I am showing you guys the kits that are coming. I forgot I put this in already. So if you guys want to see the full boxes for the kits that are coming, here they come. I literally forgot that I edited this in when I had one of the previous voiceovers on here. So here they are. Anyways, enjoy the full boxes as I continue my story. So I knew they had to really bring it for D23, and I think they did. They tried to avoid, like, the last couple of conferences, they talked a lot about blue sky, which is kind of like, no one knows what the hell blue sky is other than like a random idea. Like they'd be like, you know, it would be cool if we did this, this, and this. And I'm like, y'all, you can't have a conference full of that. Like, this is your big event. Like, this is probably the biggest Disney event where you share news. Like, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but clearly they heard from the fans that that was a bad idea. So they came swinging. And a lot of people were still skeptical even after they made the park announcements because they were like, oh, there wasn't really any opening dates, which I don't really fault them for not having opening dates because most of these things, like, I haven't seen dirt moving. Like, I have not seen earth moving. So I don't want an opening date until I see some dirt being moved. Once you move some dirt, then you can give me an opening date. Because what's the point of giving me one and then in 2 years you're going to be like, oh, sorry, we're not ready. So I'm going to be annoyed. So I'd rather them hold the opening date. And instead he did give, I think it's Josh D'Amaro. Y'all know. He did give some like starting timelines for like work starting, like actual construction work starting for some of the things. So I like that a little better. Many of them I feel like are not starting until next year or 2026, but that's fine. We'll take our wins at this point because it's been a drought. It's been a drought over here. But okay, now that you guys have listened to me jumble? What? Ramble? What am I saying? Oh my, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Now that I have rambled on and on, let's actually go through what is happening. So grab a snack. This might be a 2-part video because there's a lot. So the first thing, I'm kind of looking at a website to get all my things. I'm going to go over Disney World and Disneyland, which really got the most love. There were some announcements made about the international parks, but like, it doesn't, like, it's highly unlikely I'm going to end up at one of those. Although, never say never. But at this point, unlikely. So we're going to focus on the States. So the first thing they announced is that there's a Cars Land coming to, I think, Magic Kingdom. And I think it's supposed to go where Tom Sawyer Island is. And is it Rivers of America? You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe it's going to Magic Kingdom. And I believe it's going to Frontierland, essentially. And it's not supposed to be a carbon copy of Radiator Springs in Disneyland, or in DCA, I should say, which I'm excited about, but also that is my favorite ride on both coasts. So I'm like, I would not be upset if you just copied it over. But also, I'm down for new things. This one's supposed to be on, like, they're supposed to be more like trucks, and it's supposed to be on more rough terrain. So I think it's going to be a bit more thrilling. And also, by the time this opens, I might be too old to experience this without getting an extreme headache. But I'm excited nonetheless. I know some people well, there's always critics, right? But a lot of people were like, iffy about, oh my gosh, there's a little girl dressed like Mirabelle. Get out. As I'm talking about Disney, she's so cute. Oh, okay, everything's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Yes, Frontierland. I'm reading that now. There's some, like, there's always critics, and some people are saying, well, like, what are they doing with Frontierland? Like, it doesn't match the theme. That seems random. Listen, at this point, I don't care. I'm getting new stuff. I don't care where they put it. I don't care what they theme it as. If it's good and it works, I'm probably going to be content, y'all. Beggars can't be choosers. And then probably the best thing to come out of D23, in my humblest of opinions, is the fact that a Villain's Land is coming, you guys. Can we get an amen, hallelujah to the Disney gods? A Villain's Land? Like, bro, I'm unwell. I'm actually unwell. I know that this isn't coming anytime soon, so I'm trying to really control my excitement because it's going to take forever for them to open this. But this is supposed to be what's beyond Thunder Mountain. They had kept, like, putting that out there, that those blue sky ideas about beyond Thunder Mountain. Here's all the things we could do. Y'all, a Villain's Land. It's supposed to have 2 new attractions, dining and shopping. Like, you guys. You guys, I'm going to be a disaster. Just know I'm going to be a disaster if that comes to life, and I have to go. I have to go 20 times. I'm so excited for that one. I'm so excited. That one's probably my favorite one. They announced a nighttime parade coming from Magic Kingdom as well. I think it's supposed to be not exactly like a Main Street Electrical Parade, but it's supposed to have like that same light up effect. So that's actually kind of exciting. And I'm not a big like parade well, I'm probably more of a show girl, but I'm not really a big parade girl unless it's Boo-to-You from Not So Scary, because that parade is iconic. I'm so sorry. But otherwise, I'm not a big parade girl, but this does sound fun. It looks like this one's supposed to come summer of 2025, so that's actually not too far off. They got to add something because Epic Universe is supposed to open next year. And if you guys haven't looked at that stuff that they're doing over there, I think regardless of how you feel about the IPs they're using, like the technology they're using, the designs, the structure, the theming, like insane. Anyways, moving on. Animal Kingdom is getting the Tropical Americas, and you guys, probably the second thing I'm most excited about is that Encanto. Encanto. I'm trying not to scream into this mic. Encanto is getting an attraction. Let's go. I can't do it. Let's go. I'm screaming. They're going to build Casita. Y'all, they're going to build Casita. And I'm going to bawl. I'm going to bawl my eyes out. Because Casita is amazing. Casita is amazing. I'm so excited. It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be a boat ride. And it's kind of based off Antonio's gift. So Animal Kingdom, of course, his gift is talking to animals. So I'm excited to see what they do with it. I'm sure there'll be animatronics. Just Casita. I can't get over it. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna breathe. Okay, I'm breathing. I'm breathing. I can't. Casita. Oh my god. Anyways, this is supposed to replace Dino Land. They also said that they would be kind of in this Tropical Americas theme. They'd be doing an Indiana Jones ride. Again, not supposed to be a carbon copy of the one in California, but like it'll have a different storyline. But my assumption is that they're going to use the same track as Dinosaur, which is very similar to the Indiana Jones one based off what I've heard. I actually haven't ridden the Indiana Jones one. You guys will hear about that actually in my next Plan With Me when I tell you about my Disney trip to California. Because I was supposed to ride it, but yeah, I'll tell you about that next week. Anyways, but it's supposed to be similar tracks, but I think they are going to change like the storyline of it. So I'm excited. It was time, you guys. I know there's going to be mixed emotions about this because Disney is all about nostalgia. Like they literally have built their entire brand and gotten all of my money on nostalgia. So I know there's a lot of connections to some of these rides and things that are going away, and I get it. I get it, y'all, but it's time. It's time. It's time. So that's Animal Kingdom. And then they mentioned, I don't think it's in this article that I'm reading, but they mentioned that they were replacing the Bugs Life show, which everyone kind of cracks me up because everyone's like, that show traumatized me as a child. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at your expense. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I know a lot of people have been traumatized by that show, so a lot of people are probably happy it's going away. I thought it was fine, but like it's another one where it's like, okay, Disney, it's time to upgrade some things. And they're replacing that show with the Zootopia show. And y'all, I forgot which park overseas has the new Zootopia land. Is it Japan? It might be Japan. I feel like it's Japan. But I love Zootopia, you guys. I love Zootopia and I have to go. I don't know which one it is. I have to check, but oh my gosh. It says construction on Tropical Americas will begin later this year with an anticipated opening date in 2027. So that one's not too far out, only a couple of years, because this year is pretty much done. I feel like once school starts, which it's about to do, sadly, that's it. We're on to the next year. So, okay, Hollywood Studios, another one, another banger is Monsters Inc. land. Come on, friends. Monsters Inc. land, and then they're doing a roller coaster. I think they said it's an inverted roller coaster. Lord help me, I can't even handle a regular roller coaster. But it's supposed to be like cruising through the doors in Monsters Inc. And I'm like, this is epic. I'm so sorry. Even if I don't go on this, which I likely will not, because I can't deal with anything like this. I think it's amazing. And I'm just excited to see the lands come together. Like, oh, they're going to be so good. They're going to be so good. I hope that Disney puts their whole foot in this. I'm serious, Disney. I know you're watching this, Josh, tomorrow, whatever the hell your name is. Bob Iger. I know you're watching this. I need you to put your whole foot in this, all right? No half-assing. Make sure those rides work. Don't get me started. Okay. Anyways. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to yell at you, but I'm too excited. Okay, so continuing on our Magic Kingdom, on our Disney World run. They're supposed to add Mandalorian? Yes, Mando and Grogu to the Millennium Falcon. I think it's just some scenes, which to me, it's not all that exciting because they're not doing anything to the ride. They're just going to add them to the scenes in it, which, I mean, is cool, but I'm not jumping out of my skin for that. But also, I'm not a big Star Wars girl, so don't come for me. Those of you who are just jumping for joy, I really love that for you. I really do. They mentioned Test Track reopening, which, fine. Don't care. But it looks like it's supposed to reopen in 2025, I guess. We'll see what that'll look like. It's just supposed to be a reimagining, so I'm not expecting much from that, but maybe it'll be amazing. And then I think, they're adding lounges, so there's going to be a Pirates Lounge and a Spaceship Earth Lounge, which sounds cool, actually. Like, the theming in both of those could be really, really good, so I'm hopeful. I'm definitely hopeful. Okay, I think that covers everything on the East Coast. Moving over to the West Coast. So DCA is really the park that's getting a lot of love based off these D23 updates. So first of all, they're bringing kind of a Pandora basically to the West Coast, similar to what's in Pandora and Animal Kingdom on the East Coast. But it is supposed to be more based off like the sequel of Avatar and I think the other two films that are coming. I think it's supposed to have one or two rides. I'm not entirely sure, but one of them is a water ride, which Avatar Way of Water makes sense. And I think that they could do some beautiful things because Pandora and Animal Kingdom is amazing. It's really a gorgeous, gorgeous land. So having it be, themed around like Way of Water, I think will be really beautiful. And it goes in hand because they announced the third Avatar film as well, which is Fire and Ash. So they're supposed to have, I think, a little bit of that and the fourth film, which that one we don't know the title of yet, but that's exciting. So I'm excited for my West Coast peeps. And like, I'm going to the West Coast. Now I go to the West Coast. So it should be great, honestly. Sorry, y'all, I'm distracted because I think someone just took my parking spot, which makes me sad. But we shall deal. I'm not sure, actually, if someone did or not. I think someone did, though. Sad times, but we'll deal. Anyways, the other way more up my alley thing that's coming to DCA is Avengers Campus is finally getting that phase 2. I kind of side-eyed my TV when they started talking about this because I was like, all right, y'all. Listen, you've been talking about phase 2 of Avengers Campus for years. So really, y'all are late. But that's kind of the trend. Y'all are just late anyway. Y'all are just plain late. So I'm going to let it be. But they mentioned that they are going to finally add that second ride that's like the Avengers going against King Thanos, I think. Thanos or King Thanos. And it's supposed to be called Avengers Infinity Defense. It looks cool. It kind of reminds me of Star Tours when they showed like the imagery of it or the video of it, but I don't know if it's going to be stationary and kind of move around, if that makes sense, without actually like being on a track is what I mean. It's supposed to be getting 2 rides. So there's that ride and then the Stark Flight Lab ride, which is kind of like him testing out mechanisms in his lab. That one looks like I'm going to throw up if I ride it. But I don't care. It's Avengers theme, so I'm excited about it. So that's Avengers Campus. They are doing Coco. So are they doing a Coco Land or a Coco attraction? It might just be a Coco attraction, which of course I'm excited about because Coco is such a good movie. Really, probably one of their best. They gave a opening date for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, November 15th of this year, so that they've been working on that, so that's not really news. And then they did mention that they're going to have a Walt himself, an audio animatronic figure in, where is it supposed to be in? Main Street Opera House? I don't think I've been in there, but that's cool. So a lot of people are really excited about that. Like, I was watching one of my many Disney bloggers, and one of them said, like, he just cried. Like, he just started crying. And I'm like, I understand, because I really am going to cry when I see Casita. So, just saying. And I think, is that everything for the parks? That's everything for the parks, at least. In this country. They did announce a couple things for overseas, and then they announced like 4 new cruise ships, which, like, oh my gosh, y'all, they already have quite a few, I feel like, and they were like, we're adding 4 more. I'm like, now you're just bragging, Disney. But I have heard that their cruise ships, like cruise experiences, are really good. So maybe one day. I haven't braved the sea yet in that way, so we'll see if I actually end up doing it. But maybe one day we'll get to do that. And I think that's everything, y'all. I think I hit everything. Let me know if I missed something that you're super, super excited about. I know I didn't go into the movies too much, but mostly it's a lot of sequels. There was a couple of Star Wars properties announced. Couple Disney Plus shows. I think, they announced Incredibles 3. I'm excited for that. I love Edna. Edna's my girl. But I love Incredibles 3, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Zootopia. And I think those are the only ones announced that I'm, like, really, really excited for. The other ones I'm gonna watch. Like, I'm looking forward to them, but, like, really excited, probably those 2. But yeah, let me know what you guys are excited about down below. I know I just gave you a whole host of information, and if you're not a Disney stan, you might be like, girl, you're speaking German to me right now. I don't know what you're saying, and I do not care about all this Disney news. But here you are on my channel, so you just gonna have to hear it, or you can skip this video. It's okay. I won't be offended. And then next week you're getting more Disney stuff because it's going to be about my Disney trip to California, which that base, you guys, that base, oh my God, that base is so effing good. I've peaked. I have planner peaked. Who said this recently? Someone said this. Someone was like, I think I've peaked. Whoever it was, let me know down below, because like, for real, sis. For real, I've planner peaked. That base is amazing. This base, this week and next week's base, next level. I have not encountered a base I've loved so much since those two. And I've only put down 2 spreads since those two, but still, or 2 bases, I should say. But yeah, I think that's all I got for that. Let's see. As far as like channel updates, I hope to have this video up tomorrow. I'm filming this on Monday the 12th. So I hope to have this video up tomorrow. And I hope to have my Disney trip plan with me up either Friday or on the weekend. There has been a little bit of a slowdown on videos. I was like on a roll just because I was trying to get caught up. So you guys got a lot of videos, more than you're used to anyway. But I'm in a bit of a slowdown because of all the prep for the sale, for the shop. So yeah, I've been just designing my little behind off, you guys. My behind off. So between that, shop listings, inventory, gosh. It's been a time. It's been a time. But I'm super excited because I haven't had a sale in forever. So hopefully you guys like the kits that are coming. But yeah, that is everything. Here I am flipping through the remains. No, not flipping through the remains. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you real soon. Bye.